Congrats on your first movie.
Thank you.
What role did Dave Bautista have in you being in the Killer's Game?
What role did Dave have?
Yeah.
I mean, he was about fourth, and I was top billing.
But how did he get you into the film?
I'm joking. He called me and had a pitch. One, I thought it was just a catch up, and he'd mentioned that he's working on his new movie, The Killer's Game. Told me a bit of the premise, which I loved. The hitman that takes out the bad guys and is never going to have that happy part of his life. He does what he does, and he finds the right girl, and everything's perfect until it's not perfect, and he decides to take a hit out on himself. I'm not going to ruin it any more than that, but it gets pretty exciting. A lot of people come to kill him, including this guy, and they needed some extra characters. The director, J.J. Perry, had said, I've got this idea for this Scottish brothers, the Mackenzie brothers. I have one of them. The other one I just want to be, the big, imposing guy that can feasibly and realistically beat you up. And I just want them to have these thick Scottish accents and be just wild, kind of drinking party badasses that are somewhat unintelligible because of their thick accents. And Dave basically said, I actually know that guy, he exists, and called me.
His name's Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I'll call him right now. He actually exists on planet Earth. He's a wild man.
How similar is the accent in the movie to like the accent that you had maybe previous to WWE?
It's
thick. It's thick.
Yeah, it's similar, but I mumble a lot when the red light is not on. To this day, I obviously enunciate a little better after 17 years in America. But yeah, before I came to America, I had the thick accent. The Scottish accent's the hardest accent in the world to understand. We have the accent, we speak fast, we use a lot of slang. And
there were subtitles in this movie. For your character.
Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but it was fun. Like just having JJ say, just go ridiculous, use whatever Scottish slang you want because I don't know it. So just thinking back to all the crazy words I used to say back in Scotland and the current slang, asked to my friends, what's some of the current slang that would be fun to use in this. And there's no, swearing restrictions that might have on WWE sometimes. Come on, Netflix. So I got to freely use a lot of words, including my favorite word in the world, the C word.
Oh, okay.
People are so offended by that word in America, and I've never understood why. The Butcher's doing a heck of a job right now, helping, acclimate Americans to it, but Australians and Scottish people use it as a term of endearment, and I was horrified to see the reaction the first time I used it in 2007, and somebody sat down and almost cried because I mentioned it in their presence. So, if I do anything from this movie, I just want to get people more comfortable with words.
I don't think
that's so hurt by them. They're just words.
You're not going to be saying that on Netflix, I don't think. I think that's still going to be.
I was legit pitching it to, one of our executives last night. They weren't feeling it either. I had an idea for like Ray and I to have a cold open for Netflix where we just drop that word that goes into the intro. They weren't feeling it.
Maybe not.
I love it though.
Did Dave give you any sort of acting advice since this is your first film?
The biggest thing Dave did as soon as I was on set, was this giant broken down castle, just a huge production, so many people running around. I was like, wow, this is a different world. He came over to me, made sure to check I was all good and asked me, are you nervous? And I was like, well, yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. How are you nervous at this point? You've done so many movies and people are seeing just what an amazing actor he is in whatever role that he's put in, like a genuine, amazing character actor. I can't believe you're nervous. I get nervous every time. And so that helped kind of relax me just knowing Dave at this point in his career. Still got a little nervous. And as soon as I sat down and that red light went on, I just instantly relaxed. Like I've grown up in front of the camera my whole adult life. And that's my comfort zone. I might shock people, a bit of an introvert. People's worst nightmare, like when people say, God, I had this nightmare, I was in my underwear in front of a large crowd, is like my comfort zone. I was like, God, I wish I wasn't at this party right now. I wish I wasn't in my underwear in front of a giant stadium right now. I'd be so relaxed. Or like in front of a camera with a red light on. So it was cool to go into that environment, see the red light, and know the training I had unknowingly in WWE for years prepared me for that environment.